Hello children.
So from the chapter measurements, in the previous class we have started the chapter measurements, right? Yes, from the chapter measurements, today let us learn about conversion of meters into centimeters. Yes children, yesterday we have learned that meters is the standard unit of measurement for length in the metric system, and centimeter is used for measuring smaller distances. And what was the relationship between meters and centimeters? 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. Just like 1 rupee is equal to 100 paise, 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. Yes, if you look at the question here, Rajesh sold 2 meters cloth to make a kurta. How many centimeters did he sell? What are they saying? Rajesh here sold 2 meters of cloth to make a kurta. Kurta is nothing but the top, children. Okay, we wear a pant under top, right? So the top is called as the kurta. Now how many centimeters did he sell? Now in the question, Rajesh has sold 2 meters. The length of the cloth is given in meters. But what are they asking us? They are asking us to find out how many centimeters did he sell. Yes, he sold 2 meters. It is in meters. But they want us to tell the answer in centimeters. Now what will be the solution? First, the length of the cloth is equal to how much? The length of the cloth is 2 meters. Yes, now how can 2 meters be written as? 2 meters is nothing but 1 meter plus 1 meter. 1 meter plus 1 meter, or else simply it can be written as 2 into 1 meter. Simply it can be written as what, children? 2 into 1 meter. 2 ones are 2. Yes. So 2 into 1 meters. Now again we know that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. What do we know? We know that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. So instead of this 1 meter we will write 100 centimeters. What will we write instead of 1 meter, children? We will write 100 centimeters. Now 2 into 100 is equal to 200, and again as I have said in the previous class, it's important that you mention the unit of measurement, centimeters. So 200 centimeters will be our answer. Clear, children? What did we do again? Let us revise. We have the length of the cloth as 2 meters. 2 meters can be written as 2 into 1 meter. Now we know that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. Therefore 2 meters is equal to how much? 2 into, instead of this 1 meter, what are we writing? We are writing the centimeter part, that is 100 centimeters. 2 into 100. 100 into 2, 2 zeros are 0, 2 zeros are 0, 2 ones are 2. So 200, and again it's important to write the unit of measurement, that is centimeters. Therefore 2 meters is nothing but 200 centimeters. What did we do in this question here? We have just converted the meters, that is 2 meters into centimeters, and our answer is 200 centimeters. Is this clear, children? Next, to convert a measurement that is in meters into centimeters, multiply it by 100. What are they saying? Yes, that is what we have done now. It's conversion of meters into centimeters is quite similar to conversion of rupees into paise. What will we do for converting rupees into paise? We multiply the given rupees by 100. We multiply the given rupees by 100. In the same way, in the question, whenever we have a length that is represented in meters and we want to convert it into centimeters, what step should be followed, children? We should just multiply the length in meters by 100, and it will give us the length in centimeters. Now let us convert some measurements given in meters into centimeters. We are having some examples here. 3 meters. Again, what are we doing here? Converting meters into centimeters. Just now we have learned to convert meters into centimeters. We simply have to multiply by 100. So 3 meters is nothing but 3 into 100. The answer would be 300. And what is the unit now? The unit of measurement is centimeters. As we have multiplied by 100, meters have now become centimeters. Coming to example 2, 11 meters is equal to, again the number 11 into 100 is equal to 11 into 100, 1100, and the unit has become centimeters. As meters are multiplied by 100, the unit of measurement now is centimeters. Coming to example C, 4 meters 25 centimeters. Here children, what should we do? We should convert the meters into centimeters. Now this 25 here is already in centimeters. Yes, 25 is already in centimeters. So we need not convert it into centimeters. So we'll place 25 as it is. Now before that, what do we have? 4 meters. What is the question? 4 meters 25 centimeters. It is nothing but 4 meters plus 25 centimeters. What is it? It is nothing but 4 meters plus 25 centimeters. Now here, how do we convert this meters into centimeters? 4 into 100 plus, now what about 25 centimeters? Again, as it is already in centimeters, we'll write the number as it is. 4 into 100 becomes 400 centimeters plus our 25 centimeters. What is the value of adding them? 400 plus 25, 5, 2, 4. 425. And what is the unit of measurement now? It is centimeters. So 4 meters 25 centimeters is nothing but 425 centimeters. Clear children? Now again another example of the similar kind, 12 meters 40 centimeters. What should we do? It is nothing but 12 meters plus 40 centimeters. Now how will you convert these meters into centimeters? 12 into 100 centimeters plus our 40 centimeters as it is. 12 into 100 is 1200 centimeters plus 40 centimeters. So 1200 plus 40, 0, 4, 2, 1. 1240 centimeters is our answer. Again, this is also similar to conversion of rupees into paise. Yes? So what is this? This is how we convert the given length which is in meters into centimeters. 12 meters 40 centimeters is equal to 1240 centimeters. I hope this is clear children. We are having a few more exercise problems here. What should we do? We should fill in the blanks using the correct answers from the box. Yes, the first one is 7 meters is equal to how many centimeters? 7 into 100. Conversion of meters into centimeters. That means we need to multiply by 100. 7 into 100 is equal to 700 and the unit centimeters is already given. So I am just writing the number 700 centimeters. And again children, if you observe here in the question, they did not ask us to convert the meters into centimeters. They have just asked us to fill in the blanks. Now by looking at the question, you have to understand what is it the question is. Coming to be 2 meters is equal to dash centimeters. So from this you need to understand that these meters are to be represented as centimeters. 2 meters are to be represented as centimeters. That means we need to convert these 2 meters into centimeters. 2 into 100 is equal to 200. 200 centimeters. Now coming to question C, 12 meters is equal to dash centimeters. 12 into 100 is equal to 1200 centimeters. Is this clear, children? Conversion of meters into centimeters. And here are a few more examples. I hope you can try and solve the given exercise problems. Now next, convert the following measurements in meters into centimeters. Again, but what is the difference here? See, 18 meters is equal to 18 into dash centimeters. So what should we multiply 18 with? We should multiply 18 with 100, and upon multiplying, what will we get? We'll get 1800. Now this step is new here. Normally in fill in the blanks we did not get this step, but here we are having it. Coming to question B, 13 meters is equal to, again 13 to be multiplied by 100. 13 into 100 is 1300 centimeters. Now C and D are similar and I hope you can do this. Coming to question E, 38 meters 12 centimeters is equal to, here 38 into, as 38 is in meters, we have to multiply it by 100 to convert it into centimeters. Now coming to 12, it is already in centimeters, so we'll write it as it is. 38 into 100, 3800 plus 12. The answer would be 3812 centimeters. Clear, children? Coming to the last question here. 30 meters 43 centimeters is equal to, again here 30 is in meters, we have to write 13 centimeters. 30 into 100 centimeters plus our 43 as it is. It is already in centimeters, so we need not multiply it. Now 30 into 100, 3000 plus 43. The answer would be 3043 centimeters. Is this clear, children? Coming to measuring long distances. Till now we have learnt about meters and centimeters. Meters are used for measuring short distances like the length of the classroom, yes, or the length of the house. It can be measured in meters, and centimeter is used to measure the length of very small or objects or small distances, say the length of the pencil or the length of a spoon or something else. Now what if we have to cover or measure very long distances, like for example when you are traveling, say you'll be getting your holidays, right? So in the holidays when you're traveling from one city to another city, or from one town to another town, or from one state to another state, it is a very long distance. It's a very long distance. It will take us hours to travel. Now when we have such long distances, we measure those long distances in kilometers. What do we measure it using? What is the unit of measurement, children? It is kilometers. Understood? Not only these from state to state. For example, if it takes you around 20 minutes to walk from your school to your home. Understanding? Suppose if it takes 2 minutes for you to walk from your school to your home, then again how can the distance be measured? If you start by measuring in centimeters, it would take a lot of time and it would be in very big amount, like you will get some thousands or lakhs of centimeters. Yes, again meters would also be difficult. So for this 20 minutes distance, we will measure it in kilometers. Say it would be 2 kilometers or 3 kilometers or something like that. Understood? Now kilometer is a unit used to measure very long distances such as distance between towns, cities, etc. Kilometer is written as km. As we have discussed, kilometer is the unit that we use to measure very long distances. Very long distances such as what? Distance between two towns or distance between cities or etc. Kilometer is written as km. Now meter, how did we write meter? As m. Centimeter, how did we write centimeter? We wrote centimeter as cm. In the same way, now we have a new unit of measurement, that is kilometer. It will be written as km. K for kilo and m for meter. Understood, children? So next time when you are traveling somewhere, okay, now you can try and observe the distance between the two cities or towns. Yes, when you are traveling, you will find many signboards saying the distance. Suppose if you are traveling from somewhere to Hyderabad, so it would be written as Hyderabad 181 kilometers. That means you have to travel 181 kilometers to reach Hyderabad. Understood, children? So like this, when you are traveling next time, or else if you are going from one place to another, you can try and find out the length in the distance between the places in kilometers. Yes, you can find it on signboards like this, or if you have Google Maps, or if you type in Google, you can find out the distance in kilometers. Now if you have a question here, Raga and Surya walk 3 kilometers every day to reach their school. How many meters is this distance? What are they saying? Our two friends Raga and Surya, they both walk 3 kilometers. They both walk a distance of 3 kilometers every day to reach their school. From their homes to reach their school, they have to walk 3 kilometers. Now, how many meters is this distance? In the question, the distance given is in kilometers, and we have to find out the distance in what, children? In meters. That means we have to convert the given kilometers into meters. Understanding what should we do here? We should convert the given distance, which is in kilometers, into meters. Coming to the solution, the distance from their house to the school is 3 kilometers. Yes, what is the distance first? The distance from their house to the school is 3 kilometers. Now 3 kilometers can be written as 1 kilometer plus 1 kilometer plus 1 kilometer. 3 kilometers can be written as 1 kilometer plus 1 kilometer plus 1 kilometer. It is nothing but 3 into 1 kilometer. What is the relationship between kilometers and meters? As we have learned, 1 meter is equal to how much, children? 100 centimeters. Yes, this is the relationship between our meters and centimeters. When it comes to kilometers and meters, 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. Understood? You have to remember these 2 points. What are the first point? The first point is that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters, and the second point is that 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. Now here we are having 3 into 1 kilometers. Now we know that 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. Therefore, what can we do here for this 3 into 1 kilometers? Instead of 1 kilometer, we can write the value in meters. That is our 1000 meters. Instead of 1 kilometers, what are we going to do, children? We are going to write 1000 meters. So 3 kilometers is nothing but 3 into 1000 meters. When we multiply 3 into 1000, we will get 3000. And again, as I have said, the unit of measurement is very much important here. The answer is now in meters, so you have to mention meters in the answer. And why did we take only kilometers and meters here? Why? Because in the question they have clearly mentioned that the distance is given in kilometers and we have to find out the distance in meters. Suppose if they asked how many centimeters is this distance, then we would have converted the kilometers into centimeters. But in the question they have asked us in meters, so we have written our answer in terms of meters. 3 kilometers is equal to 3000 meters. Understood, children? And what is the important point to remember here? It is that 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. Yes, to convert a measurement that is in kilometers into meters, we need to multiply by 1000. So to simply, let us see how to convert some measurements into meters. How can we convert, children? We have to multiply it by 1000. 5 kilometers is equal to 5 into 1000, that is nothing but 5000 meters. Remember, we have to multiply by 1000 when we are converting from kilometers to meters, and when we are converting from meters to centimeters, we have to multiply by 100. Remember this, right? Now again, the second example, 8 kilometers 425 meters. This is a combination of both kilometers and meters. So first let us write them separately. What will we do? 8 kilometers and 425 meters. So we can write it as 8 kilometers plus 425 meters. Now here this 8 kilometers we have to convert it into meters. How to convert it into meters, children? Multiply by 1000. 8 into 1000 meters plus our 425 meters. It is already in meters, so we need not multiply it. 8 into 1000, 8000 meters plus 425 meters. When we add these two together, the answer will be 8425 meters. Clear, children? Conversion of kilometers into meters. Let us look at some example problems. Choose the correct answers and fill in the blanks. What should we do? We should fill up the blanks. 9 kilometers is equal to dash meters. How do we do this? 9 into 1000. Converting kilometers into meters. 9 into 1000 is equal to 9000 meters. Again for question B, 7 kilometers. 7 into 1000 is equal to 7000 meters. 15 kilometers. 15 into 1000, that is equal to 15,000 meters. We're coming to 6 kilometers and 25 meters. Now 6 kilometers plus 25 meters. This is what we have. Kilometers. So we have to multiply it by 1000. 6 into 1000 meters plus 25 meters. That is nothing but 6000 meters plus 25 meters. 6025 meters is our answer. 6025 meters. Again a similar question here, children. Convert the following measurements into meters. What should we do here? All the questions are given in kilometers. So we have to multiply the given measurements by 1000, and then we'll get the answer in meters. That is 8000, 10,000, 45,000 and 2000 meters. Yes. Now here are few more examples. I hope you can solve these at home. Now coming to the last question for today. Priya and Vishnu are on a vacation. They are staying at the holiday resort. Look at the map given below and answer the following questions. What should we do? This is the map of the resort that they are staying in. Understood, children? Now from this we have to look at the questions and answer. How far is the carnival from the resort? Where is the carnival here? Carnival is here. And where is the resort? Resort is here. Now how far is the carnival from resort? What is the distance between these two? It is 3 kilometers. How much is the distance? It is 3 kilometers. But what do they want? They want the distance in meters. So 3 into 1000 is equal to our 3000 meters becomes the answer. Question B. How far is the circus from the resort? Now where is the circus? The resort is here. Where is the circus? Circus is here. So what is the distance? 4 kilometers. Again this 4 kilometers they have asked us in meters. So 4 into 1000 is equal to 4000 meters is our answer. Question C. Which is the shortest route to the beach? How many meters is that? Now we are having the resort here and we want to go to our beach, children. Now we have to find out the shortest distance. There are three ways in which we can reach the beach. First we can go this way or we can go this way. What is the total distance of this? Here if we take this route, the distance would be 4 plus 3, 7 kilometers. If we take this route, the distance would be 3 plus 5, 8 kilometers. And if we take the middle route, the distance would be 3 plus 2, 5 kilometers. Now which is the shortest distance here? 7, 5 or 8? 5. So 5 kilometers is the shortest distance. So to go to the beach, what should he do? He should go to the carnival and from there he can go to the beach. The distance is 5 kilometers and in meters it would be 5000 meters. Question D. The distance between the resort and the circus is less than the distance between the resort and the park. Resort and the circus and resort and the park. If you compare the distances between resort and circus, R for resort, C for circus is 4 kilometers. Resort and park is 3 kilometers. Now which is the smaller one? Resort and circus is greater than the distance between resort and park. The distance between resort and circus is greater than. But here in the question they have given that it is less than. So the statement is false. Coming to question E. The park is at the dash distance and the beach is at the dash distance from the resort. Park and beach. Park and beach. Just now we have calculated that the beach is at 5 kilometers far away from the resort. And if you look at the park is only 3 kilometers away. So which is the nearer one? Park is the nearer one. Beach is the farther one. Farther means which is far away. So beach is, the park is at the nearest distance and the beach is at the farthest distance from the resort. Is this clear?